Hey guys, I want to talk to you about a few things today. One of them is our fall garden. I'm going to give you my #1 trick on planting a garden today. I'll tell you a little bit about the pond and what not to do. And I've got some comments of some people that are borrowing to consume. That's a #1 no-no. Never borrow to consume. It's just, it comes when you're panic buying, when you're panicked. You're fear buying when you're doing that, and I just don't recommend it at all. And that's really not financial advice. That's just advice. You know, you can't borrow your way through consumption. You're going to eat from now on, and you're not going to be able to borrow from now on if you do that. If you can't pay it now, you're probably not going to be able to pay it later. That brings me to a side hustle. And I was thinking on my way out here to the pond, a side hustle that I did just a few months back. I have a welding stinger that I like to use. I found it on, I think it was eBay. I know it was eBay. And I'm always looking for something better. I'm always trying to find something better that I use every day that I know I'm gonna need from now on. And I found a stinger, it's called the Stubby Rod Saver. And I don't know if the guy had a pallet of them, he bought it in auction, I don't know. But they were like $6 or $7 a piece. This is a $40 stinger all day long. It's a 400 amp stinger, and it's the best one I've ever used. So I bought a couple cases of them. Am I gonna use those? Probably not. One of them will last 8 months to a year, and I bought plenty because I thought I might be able to flip them. Well, it turns out they don't make them anymore, and I've been using it on my welding channel, and I'm selling them for $50 a piece. Mainly because I can't buy another stinger that nice for 50 bucks. Okay, that's what I'll part with it for, because I can buy another one that'll get close to that one, and I'm probably not gonna need all of them anyway. But that's a side hustle idea that you can use to buy food with without using a credit card that you don't plan on paying back. Everybody's got a different situation. You know, I just can't imagine doing that. You don't know how long they can drag this thing out. I thought it would have been belly up a long time ago, but we're still going. The Fed's manipulation can go on for years. I mean, they can stretch this currency out. We don't know how long. That's why we buy on the dips and buy silver and gold as we go. We try not to get over allocated because we just don't know what it's going to do. Now, about the pond. You see that siphon pipe? It goes down the water about 4 foot, 5 foot. Now, I mean, it's 6 foot deep in the middle, and I've got quite a bit of water in it. It gets shallower over there, and it goes around the edge. It's gonna be a pretty big pond, especially when it gets water in it. I'll keep you posted on it. But I'm gonna roll a little footage on what I should have done, but I procrastinated. Roll it.
Man, this is gonna be deep when it's full.
I'm a little under the weather. Pretty sure I had the Chinese thing going around, but it's pretty light now. I had a comment that it bothered me. It's hard for me to stomach comments like this. I didn't want to bring too much attention to the name and who said it, but it was to the tune of, I buy food on credit because I'm not rich like you making YouTube videos. And I think you're very misled on how much money I make on YouTube and how much money I spend to make videos on YouTube and travel around, try to grow the channel and everything we do. And the amount of time it takes to do all this stuff when I could be welding for much more money or anything else. So that's not really a good excuse. And just know, I have welded in rain, cold, when I was sick, in different states, you know, all over the place. So that's a cop-out that I don't like. So get off that. You're borrowing to consume, and I don't condone that at all. Another comment, now we got some really helpful comments. You guys get in the comment section. These are the salt of the earth. These people will help you. Tracy says she only has, all I have is a house payment. She never buys anything on credit cards, which I do. I buy everything on a credit card, but everybody's different. If you don't have self-control and you are more likely to spend more money if it's on a card, then don't touch them. We do. But she has some really good advice here. I've had times that I was scared I couldn't feed my kids, and I know what happened. I know how to react. That's me as well. We've all had hard times. If you hadn't had hard times, I hate it for you because you hadn't got a chance to learn those lessons yet. And there's some stuff coming where these lessons are going to be really hard. I've got several people in the comments that lost everything in 2008. They lost it all. They had to start completely over. And they learned a lesson that will haunt them forever. Some of them have fought through it and have come back just crazy good because they learned from their mistakes. Some of them, it looks like they did not learn from their mistakes. Maybe they'll learn from the next one. And we don't know when the next one is. Just know it's in the mail. The next comment, had to get a drink of water. I'm gonna walk down to the fern garden where I'm out of the sun. Okay, I'm down in the fern garden. Can't see many of them, but they're scattered around everywhere. As I was walking down here, I was thinking of one of the lessons I learned, and yesterday we talked about how to be careful when you're signing papers, and it doesn't matter if it's for a car or a home or rent house, whatever. When I was 19, I bought a brand new F-250 diesel truck. It was the first 6.0. Wish I'd have got the 7.3. There was a split year there. But hey, that's another lesson I learned. But during that, we decided on a price, and it was just a little bit over what they were supposedly getting it for. But by the end of me signing those papers, the truck went from $38,000 to $42-something thousand. And I'd already signed, and I was just happy to get the truck. I was young, and I was just signed the dotted line. I'm ready to go get in it, And I never told anybody this story. This is the first time I've ever told anybody this. And they had added on about $2,000 worth of crap that shouldn't have been on there. And they got me. There's nothing I could do about it. But looking back, that was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. I watched from then on. I've never get in a hurry at a closing table. And I actually had, when we sold our first house, I used to live in a neighborhood in a 3,000 square foot house on a private lake. And we were selling that house, and the lady said, sign here and here. I said, hey, I need to know what I'm signing. What is this? She said, just sign it because I said so. And it made me so mad I almost got up and walked off. It was just very disrespectful. These people expect you just to know what to do, and I've only done that a few times at that point. But don't let them push you. I've never made good decisions in a hurry. And if you ever have to make a decision in a hurry, it puts me in mind of these pyramid, what do they call them? Multi-level, the pyramid scheme things, multi-level marketing. When you're at those things and it's, you got to do it now, timeshares type thing. This deal's not going to last that long. You better hurry. Get up right then. Tell them forget it. Nope, I don't do anything spur of the moment. And that's how you know it's a crappy deal. If they're trying to push you in it and they've told you all the stuff, they have been trained to manipulate you. And about probably half the people fall for it. And I just don't roll like that. If it's a good deal now, it'll be a good deal in a few hours or tomorrow. So that's some advice that I had to learn the hard way that maybe you'll take to heart. Don't do anything right now because it'll last only just so long. Now, I have been in some situations where I did have to make a decision because the deal wasn't going to last that long. But you got to know the deal you're walking into. It was like that with the last truck I bought. I just about bought it before I got there because I knew what I was getting. But, every situation is different. But if it's the best advice is stay the hell away from pyramid schemes. That's pretty much a no-brainer for most people. That's one thing that I've done that I could share with you. And now I'm making this video too long, and I don't ever want to do that, take up too much of you guys' time. I want to show you what I'm doing for my fall garden that will be a success, because I tried every other way and I finally came up with this way. And you probably already know it, but I can't wait to show it to you because I'm excited about this stuff. Let's go to the garden. While I was walking through the garden, those are California purple hulls, or black-eyed peas, California purple hulls, I think. And they are amazing. They taste better than the regular purple hulls. That's not what I came here to show you. That beautiful black stuff right there, that's compost I get from Eco Mulch. And the last time I put that stuff in my garden, it was unreal. Everything did amazing. Me and Jose, we're gonna lift this plastic up. I'm a big fan of this plastic. We get a lot of rain here, and it keeps everything nice, keeps it from getting too wet, keeps it from getting too dry with the drip tape. We're gonna lift one side of that plastic over, and we're gonna shovel that compost in it. Wait till you see my fall garden pictures. That's probably the best tip I can give anybody. If you struggle growing a good garden, get a tractor trailer load or whatever you can get of compost, and don't be shy with it. Load it up, and it will blow your mind how good your garden will be. Have an awesome, awesome day. Later.